Welcome in, everybody. I hope you all are excited as I am. We have a spirit set up. We do have names not showing. Okay, we have Cross from Supremacy playing Spirit against Sinner Survivors. It does look like we are. I don't really know what's going on for while we're standing still, but that is a lot of gen pressure already starting. We do see gen pressure for our survivors already, and we do end up seeing Jason here already in a quick chase. I think this might be a very quick tag. Oh no, we are dealing with high cross ping. So this is EU versus SA right now, and so ping is going to be a big factor in it. I don't know what happened, but we will be right back in a second. I am sorry. Okay, we are back. I hope y'all weren't waiting too long. We are back with Cross on Spirit. They did have a bad lobby. Ping was apparently 200 plus to his own server, but now we're back. We do see a Renato right off start, and it looks like we are going to opt for this chase here. But Renato, knowing that he was found, decided to lead back to Deep 3, not giving any free tag. We do have Ace here at Shack, and I think we have the check job. That is a pretty quick tag. Bucky taking a chase away from Shack Generator. I don't think he has really anything in this corner, so I think this might be a really quick down here. Good Firecracker. We heard him double back. Really quick down. And I don't think we have any gen pressure at all. We had, I think, a triple on Shack, and that was just not enough. In a lot of S tier sets like Spirit, Blight, Billy, Nurse, you don't get pain risk. So usually a lot of the time the perks are going to be really restrictive to kind of balance out, since they're really strong killers. And in this case, you won't ever see pain res in this situation. So Cross here has a very unique build, some a little bit different, and I think we could see a lot of pressure coming out of it. We are seeing a little bit of gen pressure back, not a lot, but a little bit. We could see a second stage coming in, and if I'm correct, we'll check one more time real quick. Deli is not allowed against Spirit because it's feels a little too unfair. Unlike Nurse Billy Blight, they get usually get Deli, but we do not get to see that here. We are trying to, it looks like we are trying to confirm this to second stage. We are trying to catch anybody out near, but we end up letting a save kind of go for free. And now Bucky really needs to be able to play this safely really well without giving a free down really early, and we do end up seeing Bucky take a BT tag here, but thankfully he is able to stay in this a little longer and really good pathing. A nice stun by Jason here, and Bucky lives a little bit longer, making distance across the map. We are still in chase, but I think we're going to see 2 generators pop here. We will. We are in phase, trying to catch him out, trying to get a quick tag here. This could be our DS player. It is not. So we will be seeing probably a second hook stage for 2 generators. Really good pressure by Sinners here. Supremacy's killer. Cross here needs to get pressure back in control, but fortunately enough for him, he does have a 3-gen in this area where he's hooking. So he is able to kind of sit on this gen and patrol these generators kind of for free without letting pre-pressure on the generators go through. So Cross kind of in a pretty dominating position, but Sinners has a lot of progress. It looks like we might be giving a tag. No, we don't want to give a tag for free here, and we are going to be applying Eruption and Dragon's Grip to that generator. If Tari ends up hopping back on that, that could be really bad if caught out in a bad position. We do end up seeing a free miss skill check, so that is pretty much a free Eruption on that generator. And ooh, Zube ends up having, I'm just gonna say that, ends up having Sprint Burst to get out of that corner. We could see Bucky die here. Oh, no, never mind. I am wrong. We are already prepped for the save, but I don't think Bucky can make it really anywhere safe. Ace in a really bad spot. No pallets really in this area. So he needs to play this really smart. If he can make it down the map out of the street, and we could see all generators pop pretty much for free. I think an FTP play coming in. It looked like they were trying for an FTP here. They were trying for an FTP play there. Oh, swinging for that ping because it is high an SA to EU. We were swinging for that cross ping, and Bucky ends up making out of there alive. They just need to keep this chase alive as long as possible for Ada to get gen pressure. This is very dangerous right now. Really good coordination between Tari and Ace, just keeping themselves alive. I can go this way. That generator is 60%. If Ace can last this can be really beneficial for Team Sinners. Really well played. Oh my goodness, swing for that ping. Now we're just switching Tari, and Tari just gonna be dying all the way 3, and that means all generators will pop. Oh, but Eruption slows down the game a little bit longer. What is it at? Oh, that generator is so close to popping, but it looks like we'll be hooked on top of it. Unfortunately, won't be enough time for survivors to pop that generator. Renato is starting the generator across the map, and Ace just trying to hide. They just need to play this really well, really smart, and if she overcommits to the generator at 7, Ada can easily play for a pull here, but we're going to try to catch her out, and we end up finding Ada. But because of SP, it will not be a free tag, and we could see a pull coming into play. We have to check on this generator at 7. We do see that it's about 50. A very tough position to be in if you're Cross right now. But Eruption applied to all 3 generators, and we do see Dragon Chips applied to a survivor. Down here could be a lot of pressure. Really well played by Gasava right now, just buying as much time for his team as possible. I don't think he makes this. He does not, but we do see... Oh, we see a reset coming through, and Ada on the generator. Oh, and we also see the aura of Ada. A lot of gen pressure right now, but still really good spot to hook. That generator is not regressing anymore, so we need to be careful about this one. We could see another Eruption Dragon's Grip applied to this generator. All survivors reset, so I think Ace will probably be working on Shaq here. They are desperately trying to break this 3-gen and be able to keep all survivors alive. But Bucky gets caught out and ends up leaving the trial. This could be a bad situation. We do hear Ada, unfortunately, running into a tree, and that will be an injury on Ada. We do get the pull. We do see gen pressure on Shaq. Ada just trying to get this generator, being relentless about it. We do see Scratchmaster. It looks like we are chasing Renato all the way to the edge map here. I think that might be a DS player. I think we're gonna pick here. Am I correct? This is our DS player, and he still has life. We do end up finding another survivor. It is Ari. Jason is now in chase. Needs to be careful here, though, not to give free pressure. Ada caught out rotating back. Could be a quick down if... Oh, no. I think we have Champion of Light. Oh, where's she? We do. So we heard her trying to go for a Champion of Light play and ended up not working out here. We're going to hook in the middle. This is such a tough 3-gen to really play around. But all survivors are back to being healthy. There is no clear tunnel out yet. I think Hari is the only one that is fresh right now, if I am correct. I could be wrong, but DVD likes doing DVD things. We are going back, trying to get this Ada again. Dragon's Grip on Bucky. This could be the break cross seed. If he can get a quick down on Bucky here, this could be... And I think he does. Oh my goodness. Cross ping does not exist. Bucky surviving Dragon's Grip. This is very unfortunate. If Cross was able to get that down, that could have really put him in a dominating position. Ada, really good double back. We need to check the gen pressure. Ada doing a really good job. Oh, all generators are about to be done. Champion of Light going crazy. And we will be seeing the last generator pop right now. This is such a tough situation to be in. It looks like we're just going to opt for Ada here. Trying to get this final down, get the points. We hear her and her flashlight. Champion of Light was not enough. The tracking on Cross is superior. And we will be seeing another hook tank more than likely. We do get a hook on Ada. And it looks like we will all be leaving out the door together. Besides Ada. And Ross gonna be checking the door and seeing that they're all leaving, and that will be... Wait, where's Ace? Ace is going back in! This could be maybe too much of a greedy attempt, but they are worth the same hook stages, so maybe no harm comes of it if one of them can get out. It's a crazy attempt going for this. And they get the reset off. That's insane. I don't think there's a possibility of Ace making out unless he ends up messing up a face here. It all kind of... Oh my goodness, he almost got blind. And that really distracted... Unfortunately, because of ping, he has to dead hard that as early as possible. Ada almost getting a flashlight blind there, and that will be, it looks like, a 1k7. Really well played by our survivors here, and really well played by Cross. We will be right back in a second. Welcome back, everybody. We do have Sinners now on the killer spirit, and then we have. Oh, somebody looks like they might have got EAC'd. So I think we'll be right back. Sorry, everybody. Okay, it looks like everybody has loaded into this match. We are now, we have we Jason on Spear against our survivors of Supremacy. We do end up seeing Ace here already. An early tag could be really beneficial for we Jason. That is a very early tag. That is what we need, what we want, that pressure. It looks like we are showing that we are live and trying to use that to make cross distance, but kind of ended up running into everybody here. Like we saw Renato, we saw Adam. This could be very rough situation for our survivors here. And this could be an early basement here. We need somebody at this pallet right now. Oh no, we're actually gonna opt to take the hill hook here instead. That is a very dangerous hook, and that is such an early hook too. We do see somebody on that generator. Actually, I don't know if we Jason saw that, but we are looking for Ada here. Looks like we're opting to kick, apply eruption to the generator. We're just trying to. We see Ada trying to go back. Oh no, this could be really bad. Ooh, trying to swing for ping. Ada just needs to play really careful and not give anything for free. It looks like Adam going in for the save. Spirit not letting that happen, not letting that go through for free. Oh no! That's bad. This could be a... It looks like we're not going to go in for that instead. Ada still 50 on her exposed status. Renato not going in, actually, deciding that he doesn't want to risk going for a free tag. Kasapi Butcher being in play. We do have eyes on the survivor. Actually, I'm wrong. Renato going in. Can Jason body block just long enough to keep... Oh no, that's bad. What a beautiful tag. This is just a grim situation to be if you are the survivors of Supremacy. We do have a second stage here, and we do have 2 injuries on the board, 3 injuries on the board. Everybody's injured. You get an injury. Renato didn't know where he went. Oh no, this could be a down on Renato because he lost where Spirit went. This is potential for a 4K5 here. Supremacy really needs to bring it back. We really need those resets coming in, but it looks like we have Unbreakable on Renato. We are looking for... Oh, we almost saw the reset. Looks like we might burn Unbreakable really early, but I think Cross might be dead at 5 generators on hook. We do have a decent amount of pressure on the map, but if Renato needs to be careful when he uses this. Oh, poor Ace. Oh wait, it looks like we are going to be trying for a save. They back up in the trial. We're attempt number 2 of trying to get past the body blocker. He is the line guard protecting the quarterback, and it looks like he is the best body blocker ever. Jason said, no, you are not getting this save. And we do see a tag on Adam, and this is really bad. This is just getting, it went from bad to worse. Jason on fire with Spirit right now, and not a single generator pop. Oh, a decent amount of pressure, but just not enough. It looks like we're opting because we are pretty sure that was unbreakable because of the reset between Adam and Ada. So Jason is comfortable slugging there, and we did see the foot of Ada. We are comfortable slugging Renato on the ground because of the burned UB early in the trial. A little too greedy by Ada, and that will be a tag. This might be a... Oh no. It's all up to Adam to save this game. Can he make it to Renato in time before Spirit makes it to him? Oh, we get to pick up, but I don't know if that was worth it. I think this is a 4K5 by Jason. What a phenomenal match. Oh my goodness. That was insanity. Holy. Well, I don't know if this is... I don't know if this is the first 4K5 of EC, but it is such a phenomenal feat to be able to get that. Looking for Ada, who was ended up slugged here too close to him, and Renato. Doesn't matter if there's a bleed out or not, we do have such a phenomenal result for Jason here. This is really good. I want to say this would be really good mental preparation going into their set pick of Clown. So I'm really excited to see how they end up playing into Clown, how mental... Oh, we heard him. Go back. He's in the middle. To your left, we found him. But with a 4K5, that will be a huge mental toll on Supremacy and a really good mental boost for Sinners. And that will definitely end up playing probably into a huge factor of our next trials. So while all survivors die on Hook, we will put it on the intermission screen, and we will be back with Sinners pick on Clown. Be right back. Welcome back, everybody. We do have the clown also on Wrecker's Yard, so not a lot of variety of map, but we have Jason on the clown. This is Sinner's pick and a very confident pick for them. Because across ping, he just swings to the pallet and he gets that hit on it. That's such a crazy hit. Cross already hit, didn't get it really play much the last game, and it looks like Jason going to have a little bit of mercy and allow him to play a little bit more this game. It kind of looks a little bit laggy on Jason. Looks like he's stuttering a bit, but we are going through and trying to chase. It looks like, I don't know how to say it. We're chasing David here, trying to get that free and quick tag, trying to get the drop, forcing to play 50, and that will be a hit and down on David here. Supremacy really needs to, I would definitely say keep their mental in check, because that last game was very rough to be on, and that could, mentals always could be low because of one bad game. So as long as they understand that it's a new game, they need to play safe, play smart, lock in, they could easily bring this back and take this and go tiebreaker. I'm very excited to see how Supremacy holds together. Like, we do see Ace in this corner. We are opting to kind of leave David, who I think was in a good spot, and it looks like we might be able to get a tag here. We will not. It looks like he ends up missing that, and we do hopefully get our tag now, which we do, and we're going back to the hook, trying to keep pressure up, but it looks like Jason will be reading that somebody is crossing for this hook, and they will not be able to get there before Jason gets back. But he sees scratch marks, so he knows there's somebody here. He just doesn't know exactly where. Where is our lovely Tap at? Tap back on the generator. It looks like David will be going to second here on this hook. They do have decent gen pressure. Yeah, they have a pretty good amount of gen pressure. David will be hitting second. Will be seeing a kick on this generator, kind of slow down their progress. Will we be able to find any of these survivors working the generators across the map? We do see Tap here, which is an okay choice to chase, but we're opting not to go for that. It looks like we almost have the same exact build, except we do not have Corrupt this time. Looks like we are confident that we don't need Corrupt. David in a tough position. We need to get him out of this area. If he blocks this, he dies. Oh no, David not able to make anywhere in the body block, not able to get in between. David will be dying at possibly 5 gens again. This is really good for Jason here and Sinners. The mentality probably just boosting, and we do have our first death at 5 generators again. But we do have a generator pop this time. We almost have our second generator pop. So this is a lot better result already from first game, and hopefully they'll be able to get the second generator pop. We will not get this generator pop. No. It was so close, but we don't want to afford taking a free down for that. We want to keep on live, play the slower game, really be able to bring it back. We do end up popping a second generator at bus, but that is where Cross, our ace, is, who's injured. So he has to be careful. I think we just saw somebody in the corner. Oh no, that's so unlucky. He got found going for his stealth, and we might be seeing Painrez hit that generator at... Will it be in time? Yes, if this is Painrez, that will end up Painrez in the generator. Jason in a really powerful position right now, looking to see if anybody's stealthing it for a quick save. But it doesn't look like anybody's here. It looks like we might opt for gen pressure. He is close, but he isn't insanely close to where Jason's looking. We are going to opt to go back to that generator and see if we can get a tag on Fabio. It looks like we're going to be playing a lot of push-pull this time, trying to get free tags, trying to bait him in. And we do see somebody going for that pull. We do see Tap. Oh, we might beat a Dragon's Grip here. Dragon's Grip has not been seen yet. And it looks like that's what we might end up doing if they hop on that generator quick. Ace being caught at Shack. And that's what we wanted. That's what we needed. We needed that tap to kind of overcommit. And unfortunately, Tap being caught out on his rotation here. No pallet in sight. Not a great pallet in sight. And we just swing through. That ping is devious. Now we're back to being in such a tough position. We know where all our survivors are. Forcing the vault. This could be a tag here. This could be a down on ace if he overcommits. With Jason going for ace here. Sinner's really knowing how to play this killer, and will he be able to make that? I don't think he can because the ping. Oh, that's such a rough killer, I think, to play on high ping like this, because you can't get away with what you normally can do on Clone. Clone's a hard 50-50 and W key holder, but on ping you don't get that luxury of playing 50s. It's more like a 10% to win that. And we do see the reset coming, and we see both of our survivors. It looks like we're going to go for tap. Has that gen been regressing? I think that gen has been regressing this entire time. Oh, that gen was so close, and now it's so far down. Fabio in chase that shack. Looks like we're going to opt to go to 9, and it looks like Jason will be leaving to that generator to catch off our our Jonah here. Our Jonah in the top hat. Oh, what a W key. Really well played. Oh, but he ends up faking it and it does not work. We do get a tag. And it looks like we will be applying eruption back on this generator. Do we get a reset? It looks like we might want to reset. Yeah, we are opting to go for this reset here, but can we find it? That is the big question. Will the game sense from Jason? No, Jason decided not to even try to look for it. Oh, don't touch it. You can't touch it yet. He's just kind of at a standstill. He knows nobody was on that generator that whole time, so it's been regressing this entire time. He has the time and luxury to really look for survivors. He hears pressure, and we saw a crow land here, so he knows somebody is here, and he ends up finding the tap. And unfortunately, with his pallet burned already, that will be a quick tag. 2 injuries. He knows ace is somewhere bot side, but doesn't want to let that generator get any more progress. It looks like we are going to reset here. And unfortunately, we're resetting right in his line of sight. Oh, no. He does actually chooses to go for ace here because that is our death hook survivor. All survivors now injured, and we can chase whoever we feel like. But we're trying to get this ace out of the trial. With a direct bottle hit, that will be ace being dead. I mean, we don't have the gen pressure. We have eruption on the generator with the most progress. Oh, it's such a rough situation. It's just getting closer and closer to being a 4K3. Unfortunately, Supremacy's in a tough situation with a death at 5 and a death at 3. This means that all our pressure is just dwindling down. We have to play for resets, and because of Sloppy Butcher being put into play, those resets are so much slower. So not having that 4th survivor in this trial the whole time just puts him in a tough situation, a tough spot to really crank generators and have that pressure they needed. This is just not a strong enough tile, especially being put on this ping. Looks like we are going to be slinging Jonah, looking for Tappy, who was injured, so he can't really stealth really well. Tap, though, really pre-stealth, trying to play really safe. Ooh, he might have saw it. It looks like he might go up. Tap stealthing up the map was really smart. We don't really know where he is, but I mean, we could afford hooking here, especially on a map like Wreckers. You don't really have to worry about doors being too bad most of the time, and he has some really good doors I can see from this hill. So a hook here, I think, is a really valuable and smart play. This Tap is either have to make the choice to go for the save here, because the doors, Clown can sit on this hill, close hatch, and see both doors. So I think he's just gonna find him. Oh, he was right next to him. Wait, Jason was right next to the top. Wait, I think he finds him. Wait, I think it's Iron Will. Oh my goodness, the only reason Tap is alive right now is because of Iron Will. But he knows, Jason knows that Tap was there. He was just really unlucky that Tap had the one perk that countered him. Very interesting. Sorry. Sorry for the yawn. My bad. I think he has to kind of play for the save and trying to get something going. I don't think you can afford trying to play for doors here because of how bad the doors are. But it looks like Tap is going to decide to stay here, but I don't know how much longer he can stay here because he should be getting a crow here shortly. We are just trying to find him. Iron Will still just doing everything that was intended. We don't know exactly where he is. I'll do the item drop tag. I wonder, will he get, it looks like he's giving up on Hook. Still a rough situation for Supremacy to be in. I will be Jonah out of the map trial, and that will be our 9th stage of the match. Yeah, this is so brutal. He has a hatch right here and can hop on hill instantly. Unfortunately, I don't, even with prepping door, there's just nothing you can do. Because it's just open line of sight. We just see him stand at the door. No, Tap. Somehow Tap has to make it to hatch here. And that will be our match. A 4K3 for Team Sinners right now. And we're going to see the Clown Mori. Man. Clown definitely is saying his finger looking good. Sorry. We'll be right back after the break. I really hope none of y'all were waiting too long. I'm really excited to announce that we are back with Cross on the Clown. This is Center's pick, so Cross has to be able to 4K3 here to really match the result and bring in the pressure. He needs a really strong start here, so they could make it a tiebreaker and have the opportunity to bring this game back. We do see all 4 survivors on this hill. What are we doing? We're having a party here. We have the first kick on this generator. We saw everybody. That was a crazy start. He has so much information. That means 0 gen pressure right now because he kicked the only gen that had all survivors on it. This is really what he needed. He needs to get I want to say a really good... I want to say Jake was lagging a little bit there. Really bad because he was just running the tree for a second, teleported out. This could be the start that really Cross needs to have the opportunity to bring this game into his favorable position. And he is zoned, so this will be probably a really fast down. Unless he got, yeah, he has nothing here. This is gonna be a down. This is a start that he really needs. Cross just really needs the pressure to be able to 4K3 this. So it looks like we already have a generator. There's a possibility that's a generator. So I was 3-manned also. They really just want the pressure. They need it. We saw Claudette cross back to the generator at 1. Payne is coming into play, so we know where Claudette is. Oh, Payne's hit. Are they lagging? It looks like they also might be lagging here. It is DBD, so the servers have been kind of rough recently. We are opting to go to the generator at 3, trying to catch any survivor. We do know Nancy was here, and Nancy ends up getting tagged even with the speed boost. Sweet Child taking the tag, running away from the most progress gen. Oh no, they're just trying to play this and play. Looks like we're going to be. Did he hit? Oh, what a hit. Looks like we have Calm Spirit on Nancy. That's an interesting perk. That generator is so close. We're going to kick it, but we have just a lot of pressure on the map. Gustavo trying to hop right back on the generator at 3 when Nancy gets picked. Unfortunately, we might not have really the ability to tunnel out here, so we just need to play for as much pressure. If we can get a tunnel out, that is ideal for our survivors, but we do have a lot of pressure. Saner's doing amazing with the gen pressure. We do have 3 being progress. We have the generator at 6 high progress. Really well done by our survivors. We are looking for more. Nothing on that generator. We're going back to kind of secure this, it looks like maybe. Ace was on it, but first generator pop, and it looks like Jake will be able, probably freely be able to secure the Titan condition if we're not able to get Sweet Child out. Oh, we are going for a trade, it looks like. It's not even a trade. Really well played. What a beautiful time save by Gustavo here. And with that, we will not see a 3rd Pain Res yet. Actually, we might. It might be fast enough. She shot the generator. Oh, it's going to be close. He needs that hook immediately. That generator had to be 99. It was. Sinners can really just take the time to play it slow, be able to get the gen pressure. They don't have to really worry about the gens being, or about a tunnel out, because we have 3 unique hooks right now, and that is something rough for Cross here. Even though he's playing well, he has to be able to get, he has to 4K now, pretty much. He cannot let 1 more gen pop, but with how bad the gen spread is, this is going to be a tough situation, difficult path. We will be going to save, and it looks like we'll be chasing Bucky, if I'm correct, our last fresh hook. What a beautiful drop by Bucky, doing a really good job staying alive as long as possible, allowing all the gen pressure to really come forth, and this build is pretty good. Oh my goodness, Bucky winning the 50s. What's this generator? This generator is at 60%. Bucky playing beautifully right now. Even through it, showing that you can win the 50-50s on high cross ping. And it looks like we're going to opt to chase. This chase has gone... We're going to leave chase because this chase has gone on too long. And we just really need to find where the gen pressure is. Unfortunately, he's going to 6. And this is just a ruse because Nancy, all the way at 9. I went the wrong way. Oh no. I think Sinners will be taking a 2-0 here. This will be a win for Sinners here if that generator pop. Sinners really playing great right now. Claudette getting tagged, losing a 50-50, but with that, the last generator pops, and that will be the 2-0 for Team Sinners. But it looks like Sinners really wants to play for the best result they can get. Oh, I think he could have hit that. Gustavo having a beautiful chase right now, and Cross ends up leaving. We see Bucky's scratch marks here. It looks like we might opt to chase Bucky instead. Kind of in a tough situation, a lot of push and pull, but the pull from the survivors right now doing amazing, and they're just doing great. Bucky back to the 50-50 palette that he has won so much at. Will he be able to win more? And it looks like he will not. He ends up losing his 50-50 finally. But, I mean, his first chase lasted just long enough for that generator pop. A really well played match. And this will be our 4th hook. I think this is the last fresh. All fresh hooks are gone and out of the trial. Oh, we can see a really fast pull. We're doubling. Yeah, they can double. I think that's an okay feat right now. They've already won the... Get another generator pop for this. We are going to be playing another 50-50 palette. Ace just needs to play carefully, play smart. Oh, but he ends up running into him, unfortunately. A hard palette to win, especially being on such high ping. Will we be... I think we're getting a basement hook here. We see our 4th generator pop, and looks like we might play for a reset. Our 5th hook has just finally came into the match. And Nancy, pre-leaving her generator, doesn't want to give any free tag or free information. Oh, but we do end up seeing her at 12, and are we going to kick this? I don't think we're going to be really kicking generators anymore. It looks like we're just trying to get as many sages and get this match over with. Nancy, at the ooh, that's actually a really good palette. Doesn't swing through, and Nancy ends up winning the palette. Will she be able to win this? Did she leave? She just left. She just left, and Bucky didn't, or crossing the sea, he ends up seeing another survivor. Oh, he ends up finding Nancy again. Nancy, though, being healthy. Yeah, she has calm spirit. Oh, what a hit. How close is this generator? We're picking up the pallet right next to Chase. It's amazing. Honestly, Sinners played this so fantastic. Able to do so much pressure. Ends up getting hit because of high ping. How close is this generator? And that will be all generators pop. It looks like we're going to play for more here. We could see another 7 sages. Because of ping, he gets a hit. Cross trying to get as many sages as they can. Trying to play for more. And it looks like, ooh, we barely missed out. A beautiful fastball. And we're at the best title in the game. Oh, come on, be Palisade. Oh, no, they're resetting. They're going to take their time. It looks like we're going for the 4-man slug. Nope, we're picking. We want as many hook stages. We want to be able to bring this game back. And just play for an amazing result. With that, that is our 6th stage of the game. Do we go back for Nancy? It looks like we will. But we do see the pickup on her as well. I don't think we know where Nancy went. Oh, we see her the blood though. We saw the blood of Nancy, but Cross did not. And it looks like we could see out. I think we could see a 4-man out here potentially. Oh, what a beautiful vault back. Ace needs help now. It looks like we just saw Claudette. Will Claudia be there in time? She will be. She's able to make it, but with the bottles, she's not. Oh no, one of them are. I don't think they're both making it out of this trial alive. It's gonna be a very difficult. Jake and Nancy have to reset is what they're doing, but he ends up dying here on this pallet. Will we be able to get? Oh, we're not able to get the save in time. It looks like we will be taking the 3 out here, and we will be content with our 7th sage. It will be another 1k7 for Cross here. Unfortunately, that will be the win for Sinners. I hope you all enjoyed the match that we had for the trial this morning. But we will be back in about 45 minutes with Lily on the casting. So I hope you're all excited for that. And it will be Elysium versus Jinx. So we will see you in 45 minutes. And thank you all for coming and have a fantastic evening.